It's been such a long time since I read books with you, at least new books. So, I don't know if you can look and tell what you maybe think today's book is going to be about. But it's about unicorns. It's about one very special unicorn who was one of my very favorites to hear stories about when I was a kid. Her name is Whisper the Winged Unicorn. And this is Whisper. How fancy is she? Got her rainbow tail and her rainbow mane and her beautiful horn. So fun. So let's find out what she does here. So this is Whisper the Winged Unicorn in Whisper's Mysterious Adventure. And the story is by Jeff Simons. That's the author, right? The one who writes the words. And it's illustrated by Katherine Wilson-Heaney. She's the one that drew all the pictures. She did a great job. These pictures are awesome. So, winter had come to Rainbow Forest. Snow covered the ground like a soft blanket. With most of the forest creatures snug in den and burrow, hardly a sound disturbed the silence that winter brings. For Whisper the Winged Unicorn, it was a restless time. In winter, she discovered there was very little to keep her busy. At night she would glide with her owl friends through towering sycamore trees. The newly fallen snow reflected the moonlight and helped to guide Whisper through the spreading leafless branches. But the owls had very little to say. This was not play to them, for owls travel at night in search of food. So, early one morning, having tired of following the owls, Whisper flew down to the edge of a large frozen lake. She gazed across the ice toward the distant mountains, blue in the sunrise, and thought of what it might be like to live in such a faraway place. The creatures hiding beyond those peaks must have wonderful adventures, she said to herself. What strange creatures they must be. In Rainbow Forest there are beavers, squirrels, geese, owls, songbirds, but there is only one unicorn, me. It would be wonderful to meet another unicorn. Do you guys think there might be other unicorns on the other side of those mountains? Yes, it would, said a deep voice. I haven't met another dragon in a long time. Dorian, cried Whisper, as her dragon friend approached. Dorian's great tail dug trenches in the snow as it swished back and forth. I want to see the other side of the mountains, said Whisper, but the idea of leaving Rainbow Forest frightens me. Going off on your own is a part of growing up, said Dorian. You have to do it eventually, no matter how frightened you are. Besides, Rainbow Forest will be here when you're ready to come back. Just think of all the stories you'll have to tell. Do you think there are other unicorns beyond the mountains? Asked Whisper. There's only one way to find out, laughed Dorian. Take a running start and fly to the mountains. They hold many secrets. Perhaps you will even find new friends to cure your loneliness. Goodbye, Dorian, cried Whisper. I'll see you when I return. The wind caught Whisper's satin wings and lifted her high into the air. She felt the thrill of new adventure as Rainbow Forest began to disappear behind her. The distant mountains drew closer and closer. What do you think she's going to find when she gets there? You think it's going to be new friends, or do you think it's going to be scary stuff? Let's see. By late afternoon, Whisper reached the mountains. The air was colder here, and the harsh wind gusted through the canyons. Suddenly, Whisper saw a dark shape emerge from a high waterfall. To her great joy, she saw that it was indeed another unicorn, strong and sleek with a coat like shining pearls. Feeling no fear, Whisper swooped down to this marvelous creature. It is an honor to meet another unicorn, she said. I am Moonstone, master of bright waters. Each day I come to this waterfall to bathe. The magic of my horn is borne by the water to all the lakes and rivers of the earth. In this way, they are kept pure. So that unicorn is in charge of keeping all the water clean with her unicorn magic. I'd like to stay with you, said Whisper. I've been lonely for another unicorn. There are many other unicorns, little sister, said Moonstone. They will be glad to see you. Seek them out. Farewell until another time. So Whisper bid her friend goodbye and sailed off over the mountain peaks. There she found a warm valley. Winter had not touched it. Green grass, fruit trees, flowers, berry bushes, bees, and butterflies brought to Whisper's heart the joy of spring. While resting by a stream, Whisper saw 2 unicorns burst from a grove below her. Oh my goodness. The matching coats of the two unicorns reflected a rainbow of colors, and their hoofbeats sounded like gentle rain on the soft ground. Whisper knew that she could never run as fast as these two, so she flew along just above them. "Hello," she called. "You run so swiftly. It must be exciting." "Exciting?" questioned the larger of the two. "We are fleeing for our lives. Look behind you. The slimy trolls are just emerging from the grove. They mean to destroy our valley." Whisper circled to face the trolls. She saw them, great slumping beasts, chasing after the unicorns. Fear swelled in Whisper's throat. Oh no, slimy trolls. Nobody likes slimy trolls. Oh, they're not pretty either. But love of this beautiful valley turned Whisper's fear to courage. "Be gone, foul creatures," she cried, diving toward them. "Leave my friends and this land in peace." The trolls, astonished by the sudden appearance of a unicorn in flight, drew up in a dusty huddle. "What is this strange beast?" they shouted. "Its magic is powerful. Run for your lives!" To Whisper's amazement, the trolls turned and ran. Quite pleased with herself, she flew after them, crying "Boo!" whenever the trolls slowed down. "Good riddance," said Whisper. "Now I'll greet my two new unicorn friends." Oh, they're so pretty. "What wonderful courage!" the unicorns exclaimed as Whisper landed beside them. "We have heard the legend of the winged unicorn, yet we never believed it. Our names are Greenway and Sunflower. We are the guardians of the harvest. You have saved us." "It was fortunate the trolls never saw anything like me before," said Whisper modestly. She pawed the ground, thinking of what she wanted to say next. "Moonstone's magic purifies the waters. Your magic ensures the harvest. What magic do I have?" Sunflower nuzzled Whisper's silken wings. "I'm sure your magic will be revealed to you in time," she said. "You must continue your search for it. Goodbye." What kind of magic do you think Whisper has? Let's see if she finds out. Whisper flew on. Beyond the beautiful valley stretched miles of sand dunes, and beyond that, sparkling in the sunshine, lay the sea. Whisper heard its solemn roar as she flew nearer. She saw the crystal spray burst upwards as each wave broke on the shimmering beach. A lone unicorn stood in the surf. The waves split around her as though she were a rock in the sea. The song she was singing drifted sweetly up to Whisper. "The wind blows secrets from the land across the sea, an enchanting tale. Whisper the winged unicorn brings light to Rainbow Forest." Startled to hear her own name in such a lovely song, Whisper settled on the beach and called out to the strange unicorn. "What do you think it means?" "I am Whisper, of whom you sang. How is it that you've heard of me so far from Rainbow Forest?" The strange unicorn splashed through the water toward her. "You are a legend, Whisper. Your name has spread to the four corners of the world." "But why?" asked Whisper. "Because of what you do to make Rainbow Forest such an enchanted place. I am Starfish, queen of the seas. My friends are whales and porpoises and all other creatures that swim. I look after them just as you look after the inhabitants of Rainbow Forest." "But I give them nothing," protested Whisper. "I have no idea where this legend comes from." "Perhaps," said Starfish, "it's time you returned home. There you may find your answer." Well, puzzled, Whisper flew off for home. Passing once again over the blue mountains, she found herself returning to winter. She noticed to her amazement that all of Rainbow Forest was covered by gloomy clouds. Always before, even in winter, the sun had shone every day. Why was it different now? But as she flew into the clouds, a wonderful thing happened. The spiral horn on Whisper's forehead began to tingle. Golden sunlight beamed from it, chasing the clouds away as Whisper passed. By the time she had landed on the edge of the forest, the sky was bright blue, and then she understood. Whisper the winged unicorn brings light to Rainbow Forest. That was her magic. Why she had been given wings. Whisper soared in the sky over Rainbow Forest and brought sunshine to an enchanted place. The end. That's it. So I think that's really awesome, and I love that she got to learn that there was something really special about her that had always been special. She just didn't know about it. And I think every single one of us has something like that too. And I hope that you find your something special very, very soon. And if you want to share it with me, I'd love to hear what your special things are in the comments below. One of my special things is glitter. So I love, love, love my glitter. And I also love, love, love making people unicorns. So if you also want to be a unicorn, you can actually get these from me on my Facebook page. So if you look at Glitter Bee Face and Body Art on Facebook, you will find me and my horns and some of the art that I do. Just to look at, just for fun. But either way, I look forward to reading you more stories. So like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.